HMTV people! We've done quite a few videos of this, like documenting the progress going through it. We're probably a week, maybe a week and a half away to completion, so there's lots of trades working at the minute. There's lots of stuff going on, so we're going to do a bit of a walk through, and I've got my tickling stick.
Go on, let's go.
So, fire alarm panel, I know you've all seen him, but that's obviously it. Most of the second fix is now going on.
Yeah.
Some of the sound is going in. So, shall we do the bedrooms first? Let's do the bedrooms.
Let's do bedroom first. We'll save the best for last, aren't we?
This can also double up as the spanking stick.
Oh. You're dirty.
So, there's probably not too much because this is more like the stores room. So, let's skip this room because there's not much to show you. Let's go in this room because there's less trades.
Yeah, well, it's still a big change from last time, I think, from the last video we've done.
So, this room, this is going to be room 2, I think.
Room 2.
So, we're going to be having the double bed there. And this is space, just like this. I feel like Case Cattle, like the model.
Yeah.
So with this project, we're going urban theme. So we're making it a bit more industrial.
Industrial, urban style. So what are we doing with it? How we're making the theme?
We are using things like wood.
Yeah.
Rather than painting, we're doing it so we're bringing out the colour. We're doing outdoors, as you can see, all the way through.
We've stained the doors as well, aren't we?
Yeah.
So it gives a right deep colour.
And also, we've made some desks, so obviously for students, they're all going to be studying super fast. Internet is always a big thing with students, well, with any HMO to be fair, but we're actually making desks out of scaffold boards. I think they look really nice as well, but I'm going to be able to show you a little bit better
upstairs.
Some of the other ones, because those rooms are a little bit more progressed.
A bit more done.
So,
what's this on the wall here?
I will talk to you about this on another one because you'll understand. So the picture speaks 1,000 words.
Go on then, magic.
So,
built-in wardrobe.
Yeah, so as on other projects that you've seen,
lovely.
I personally like to do built-in wardrobes.
Yeah.
The reason is if you buy the normal wardrobes, although they're a little bit cheaper, they don't last half as long. So what we do is when we're building up the stud work, making the en-suites, we've actually built these as en-suites. So they're made of plasterboard, they're made of timber. They've got a full door frame, they've got a full door on. This is going to be far more hard wearing than any sort of wardrobe you're going to buy, and this is going to last for a long, long time. And it's dead easy to give it a makeover. You can change a door, you can paint a door.
Change the colour.
You can change the colour.
Yeah.
But if something goes wrong with it, you can actually do a repair on the wardrobe rather than, you know, like if a door comes off your normal wardrobe door, the chipboard, it's knackered.
Yeah.
It's very, very easy to maintain.
Yeah, good.
So, the ROI on that's really good. And we also do little quirky things like leaving a space.
So each room has its own little quirk, isn't it?
Yeah, little quirk. So
this was a small storage.
When we were setting it out, it would have made more sense to put that coming off there.
Yeah.
But then I thought it might make a nice little feature.
Yeah.
So little things make big differences.
Yeah.
That's my missus.
Oh.
We'll take you into a different room to show you something else. So this one's going to be room 3. There's Dinosaur.
Hey, Dinosaur Dad.
Give it a tickle, Dinosaur.
Tickle. I love some of that.
So Dinosaur's one of our joiners. You'll see him on many projects. He's a really good lad. So, is all right in here?
Yeah. Look at this.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
So come in here.
I'm coming in.
So the joiners have done a really good job of this. So what we've done is, because I've done previous videos on doing tiles on walls, because these are all stud walls, they only need a tiny little bit of movement, and the grout can crack on tiles. I've done many videos on this, so we actually like using this plastic.
Yeah.
What you can do with the plastic is if you cut little incisions at the back, you can actually get it to mould.
Oh, it's a curve.
So you can curve the plastic.
Wow.
Around.
Amazing.
So I think it makes a really good finish.
Yeah.
And it's quite solid stuff, to be quite honest. Even though it's plastic, it's the thicker stuff. So this is really good stuff. So obviously we're concerned with students being quite heavy on regards to maintenance and that. Whilst with this stuff, it should last a good time.
Yeah.
And It looks very, very urban
Yeah, it's lovely.
to go with the theme.
And we did the whole ensuite as well, so not just one side, we did the entire...
rather than just in the shower panel, we've actually made the entire room, so it's almost like a wet room.
It's waterproof. I like this, mate.
Some nice little grey radiators as
Lovely.
well. They look pretty. Not as pretty as me, but they look pretty. Here's Dinosaur again, Luke. So, going along with the theme of the urban, there's always an issue, so we wanted to do like a nice top finish on this. So what we've done is we've picked some of the nice radiators. So the OSB board, the stuff that looks like Weetabix on the wall, we've actually fixed to the wall to make a feature, to give a contrast. But then obviously we can fix the radiators to it, and as I'm sure lots of you will agree, as in Kate's catalogue, just like this.
Wow, it looks awesome.
It goes with the effect of the room.
Yeah.
And then in this room, again, we've got a desk there.
Yeah.
As on all the time, although it's not in, we've got the plug sockets and the Cat5 data cable there for the internet, so we can actually plug straight in and get super fast Wi-Fi. And then we've got the space
For the bed.
for a 3/4 bed. So although this room is quite small, we have still got the 3/4.
We've maximised it, haven't we, on the layout?
This is probably the smallest bed or bedroom in this property.
Yeah.
But it's full of crap at the minute, but it is work in progress. So come with me, people. Let's go upstairs. So this is a new staircase we put in.
Yeah.
Something else that we've done as well is obviously you can see all the woodwork that we've done, we're leaving the natural wood, but we've also made the sills, so rather than it being plastic, we tried to put the wood in there to try and bring the contrast in. So this is the first floor. So we'll go into room 4. So what we've done in the middle of the floor, it's underneath the second staircase that goes upstairs into the loft.
Little cubby hole.
A little cubby hole.
Yeah.
For things like, obviously cleaning in the HMO is always an issue, so now we've got somewhere to store all the cleaning products.
Hoovers, yeah.
etc. With it being in the middle, it's no more work taking it downstairs than it is taking it upstairs. So storage is a little tip for you in HMO. So we'll go into room 4. And there's a beautiful man there, look.
Yeah. Beautiful man.
Did you see the enthusiasm ooze from his phone?
Yeah.
So, we have a bed here. Obviously we've gone for brick wallpaper in here, so we've gone for 2 themes in all these rooms. We've gone from like a brick. We've got the radiator back behind the room with the OSB as well. And then the other wallpaper we've gone for is like the ends of
Like tiles, aren't they? They look a bit like kind of like
yeah.
tiles.
So although this is a very, very strange shaped room.
Right, let's show you how strange it is. So there's a corner, ain't it? So
So right where Joe's standing is where the bed is. We've obviously put the there, so it's out of space, out of sight, but obviously
yeah.
you still see that feature. We've got a socket by the bed
Yeah.
on the tickling stick,
Yeah.
and then we've made some more benches for the
So
some more
desks. Yeah.
Again, next to the point, so we've got USB outlets on there. We've got the Cat5 cable.
Went for the nice chrome plug sockets as well, ain't
Yeah,
it?
because it goes in with
Yeah.
the sort of urban feel. And something else we've got
Yeah, that's new. I didn't see that last time. What was it?
is with an 11 bed. If you're on the first floor or the top floor and someone's knocking on for you, how are you going to answer the door?
I don't know.
There you go. So we're going to have an intercom system. Hello, ETE.
So they're
ETE
gonna
phone home.
So they're gonna ring these phones, and then we can.
So downstairs you'll have an intercom section on the outside.
Yeah.
So you've got room 1 to 11.
The number. Oh.
You click you press the button that you want for the person that you're in there. It'll buzz through in here. You can pick it up, press the button,
Awesome.
and they can get in.
Awesome.
So again, because we've maximised the space, so the architects have done the plans on this. We jigged it around a tiny little bit here and there. But like I say, I like to do built-in wardrobes or built-in furniture because when the person moves in, there is no furniture. You don't need any, so we've got a wardrobe space there. Again, it's not quite finished. So we've got shelving in there, so you don't need to buy any wardrobes. And then we've got the ensuite. We've got a desk made, so literally you just turn up with a suitcase, Bob's your father's fine. What's the lighting like on the camera?
There's no. Oh, the lighting's fine.
Is it?
Yeah, I can see it.
So this is the different panel effect
Yeah,
we've gone for.
see
So you've
that.
seen that in the downstairs one. We have gone for a brick effect in some of these.
Yeah.
We tried to go for decent sized showers as well, so these are all 900.
It's still
watts.
quite big, to be honest. You're a big lad, and then it's like
well,
plenty of space in here.
We've even put in the big showy cubicles with the
With the heads.
Fancy sort of heads and the microphone.
Hey, so you
When
can
you're taking
sing
in the shower.
when you have a shower.
Like I say, there is some better views of the ones upstairs. So come with me, people. So that's Corky. He's the.
Hi, Corky.
That's Corky.
It's stuck!
This high vis here is like a 90s boob tube, and he's even got the 90s eyelash.
Start rapping soon, won't he?
Yeah. So this is a nice big room, so it's got really big windows.
Lots of windows.
So you get lots and lots of lights in here. So you can see the brick wallpaper, you can see the contrast now. So this makes up for two things. It obviously gives a bit of a feature for the radiator, but also, main thing, there's a lot of weight in these when they full of
Yes.
water. So with it being timber, you can get a really good fasten, you get a really good fixing.
Yeah.
So it actually doubles up as a two-way thing, and it also improves the speed for the plumbers to come round as well, because they haven't got to try and find a fixing into the brickwork, they can just go straight into this.
Efficiency then, isn't it?
Yeah, all these little things make big differences. And have a look at that for a little bit of a desk.
A little bit of a desk.
Beautiful, look.
It's a nice. Oh.
It's beautiful, baby.
Go on,
It's
John.
Lovely. Love it.
Give it a rub.
Love it. There we go. So we've got a
Another
big
bit.
double wardrobe in this.
Yeah.
So if you were to put a normal wardrobe in here, you wouldn't fit properly because
Yeah.
it's obviously a square box.
It won't be custom made.
Space either side. By building it in, you utilise every single inch of that space, and we're all for maximising every single inch, aren't we, lads? All of them. And then this one, here we go.
Brick one.
So you should get better light in here because the window behind me. So we've got brick panelling. Again, it's all plastic. So
Lovely.
it's completely waterproof. We've got all these little vanity units.
900 quad.
900 quad again. It's a decent sort of shower as well. So you can see it's a lot more now.
Look. Look at this. It's like showering outside, ain't it? In your garden. Room 6.
Room 6, so this is the other wallpaper we've gone for. So it's actually
See,
two
look.
ends of wood
Yeah.
and another ensuite.
Yeah.
So every single room's got an ensuite in this property.
The students are going to be so happy with this one.
Yep. This will fill very, very, very
Once we
quickly.
do these viewings, they'll be like, I want it now.
Yeah, yeah.
Where do I sign up?
And also, quite interestingly enough, as you've probably all heard about the VOA getting involved now with HMOs and trying to put council tax
bloody
on
hell.
individual rooms.
Oh,
Luckily, this one's for students, so you can zero out the council tax anyway. So if it's a working professional going forward, you may have a problem.
Yeah.
You might end up having to pay council tax, but students, you can get out of it.
yeah.
So there's another good tip.
Oh,
The place is dirty, but it is work in progress. We've got another one of these desks. Also, as well, it's really good that if you can try and, if you're getting like a big HMO like this, if you can try and sort of make it a bit more unified, as in like having two themes for a room and just chopping and changing it, it can actually be very, very productive. And you can always systemise it. We buy a load of scaffold boards, we can cut them to size. You know, we cut a load of these mattresses to size. Everything then is almost like one size fits all. So the joiners on site can actually cut everything to size.
it's like a conveyor belt,
It's a
isn't
conveyor
it?
belt,
Yeah.
it's quick. And obviously, if you're a painter, you know, you've only got two sorts of wallpaper. So you'd be surprised how quickly it actually improves the speed of the process by having a standardised sort of theme, especially on the wall, so you can systemise that.
Systemize a refurb. Number 8. Number 8.
This
Lucky
is
number 8.
Another decent sized room. The bed's going to go here.
Yeah, there's plenty of space in there, isn't there?
We've got the fiberglass windows, as in all of them with HMOs. We all know about the routes, not going to bore you with it.
No.
We've got the nice desk again here. We've got loads of space in this room. Obviously here we've got the ensuite again.
Yeah.
They're all the same, so I'm not going to bore you with it too much. This video's going to go on forever.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you're sick of reading my voice already. So we will be doing things like putting
Rails across,
and
yeah.
the painters haven't quite finished inside, like I say, so they're about a week and a half away from completion on this one. So this one's room 9. So from the video, if you look on the outside of the property, this property is actually like 2.5 terraced houses, and we've obviously knocked it into one bigger. We're not worried about this going forward because the location of this really suits Kiel students down to a T, so I'm not really fearful about the exit strategy. There's also other strategies that will work in this area, so the reason we haven't done 2 seats, 5 beds is because we are quite confident, so we have done our own due diligence on it. This room is literally pretty much the floor space of an entire terraced house. This is a really big room.
Yeah.
We've got lots of light from these Veluxes. Again, we've got the same sort of theme going through. Got the desks.
Got a desk made, yeah.
So in this room, we're actually going to be putting a...
We're going to put 2-seater sofa in that corner, aren't we?
Yeah. Sofa. And we've also made this out of some OSB,
a little platform.
So we're going to actually use some handrails. So can you see this stuff? It's I think it's called key lock.
Yeah.
So we're actually going to use make the handrail out of that. So we've actually brought more and used them for the legs and poles.
Right.
We're going to be using that for the tables and legs and stuff downstairs, so we can actually make it as bespoke as we want, but also so it gives it like an urban theme.
Yeah.
It's very, very easy and quick to use, so anything that's like an urban theme, because it's all bits of offcuts, like this is OSB, you can use all the art, so with this sort of stuff, because it's not like, we call it like a quick finish, because it's not all millimetre precision, you can use offcuts.
You can use offcuts, yeah.
So it saves money, so the urban theme actually saves you money, it gives you speed on the job as well, and it looks a lot different. So
looks better, I would say.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I like the urban theme really much.
Yeah. So this again, you know, it will fit with the theme. As I say, when we finish, we'll do a final video, but so far, this is a nice big room.
Yeah.
It just needs a handrail for regs. Because Mr. Building Inspector won't like me otherwise.
Yeah, I'll be falling over. Drunken students falling off a platform. Number 10.
So what we've done is this is over like 1.5 of the terraced houses now, so this is a loft conversion we've done of this side of the building. Rather than making it into one big room, we've actually put a division down on following the ridge board. So we've actually made 2 rooms. Obviously we know that the minimum size rooms are going to be 6.5 square metres. So we've got it here, but how it works going that way is from the floor to 1.5 metres in height is how it's calculated as usable space.
Right.
But obviously, you know, you've got all that space for storage, you can throw your suitcase down there and whatever else. So although the room feels big, another tip for your HMO regs is it's got to be 1,500 from the floor, and at that point you then work out your floor size, and that gives you your room size, your 6.5 square metres.
Yeah.
So these rooms on paper are actually small, but yet they're the biggest ones in the house because you've got all that space.
Yeah.
So we'll be putting drawers down there
and
actually utilising that space.
Yeah.
Again, they're en suites, so we've had to put those in the centre because of the pitch of the roof. So we've got the height on there, the height on the showers, so obviously the person's got to stand up. And then where you haven't got to stand up, I'm 6'5", and I can quite easily sit there. I've got plenty of knee space, I've got elbow space, I can wipe my backside. And the same with the little ensuite, so I think the design of this has turned out really, really well. And some of these en-suites that you do see are very, very small, and you know, most of the ones that I see is, you know, the person's got to sort of sit like this on the toilet.
Yeah.
For the sake of
that's a bad design, that is. It's not a good one, is it?
This one's got plenty of space.
Yeah.
So, I'm really happy with this.
11.
So, again, same sort of theme. We've got all that space there for a bed. We've got a desk. And we've got the ensuite. So this is like a mirror image of next door. So I'm sure you can tell now from the video that you can see the concept.
Yeah.
So, you know, although on paper this is a small room, but in actual fact it's one of the biggest.
Yeah. Plenty of space.
And what we've also done for this is we've actually made another little cubby hole at the top of the stairs, and we've done that for another hoover. But the trouble is the landing's that small and we don't really need 2 hoovers in the entire place. So what we're actually going to do is give that its dedicated wardrobe. So we're going to use some of this some of this steel
Yeah.
and make a bit of a framework over there to hang clothes on, but we've also got to have a wardrobe in here. I'll show you.
So this one would have its own dedicated wardrobe.
Yeah. So we're actually going to give this
Into here.
in here.
Space.
And also, another tip, because we do our own lettings, there's a plug for you. HIM lettings people in Stoke-on-Trent. If you've got a HMO or a single let, give us a call. So anyway, with this being an 11 bed, and we've got some large HMOs on our books, we do have some problems. So we're actually going to install Cat5 cable here, and this is for the cameras. So we're actually going to put cameras in the communal spaces, so on stairwells, on hallways, the kitchen, and the communal space downstairs.
Yeah.
So there's another tip for you. And that's going to be accessible on an app. So when the tenants ring up to say that someone's stolen the food out of the cupboard or someone's had a fight or an altercation, we will have something.
Some evidence that we can go back
so
on.
we can go back and say well, who's actually done it and who is responsible for it, etc.
Who's been having wild parties that we...
without inviting me.
Where's our invite?
Yeah.
How dare they?
As one can see, this is a street, a big street. Bin men come down there. We're going to be relying on students to try and take the wheelie bin all the way down the back and wheel it to the front. Let's face it, it's not going to happen, is it? So what we've done is utilise this space. It's full of crap at the minute, but when it's finished, all the bins will be stored in there. So there's no excuse, or there's less of an excuse for the students to actually bring the bins outside. You've just got to come out here, open the gate, pull it out.
You leave it out,
We've actually left space there for 5 bins. So
plenty of bins.
Plenty of bins. So what we are trying to do is we're trying to design this property to try and solve as many issues that we've encountered from many other projects that we've actually refurbished and we actually letting. So
People that we manage as well that might have done their own projects.
Yeah.
You know, learn from their
I
mistakes.
mean, this is the tip for anybody else out there watching this video is bins are an issue. I don't care what anyone says.
Waste is an issue.
Waste always an issue. So if you can make it as easy as you can for a person to move it, you solve half the problem, haven't you?
Yeah.
Now going back to previous videos that I've done, and something that I like to do is always like to try and keep cables and stuff boxed away. So this is going to be the consumer unit. These are the sockets that's going to be powering everything, and this is all the CCTV cables and also the Cat5 cables. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a box from one wall to the next. We're going to put a compartment in here, so if the electricity does trip, someone can open a box and turn on the lights or turn on the trip switch that's gone off. So we've thought about that, but then we're going to put a compartment off and put this behind lock and key.
Yeah.
So inside there's going to be the CCTV, DVR, and also the router. So rather than having tenants messing with those things that we don't want them to mess with, we're going to put it behind lock and key. We're not going to tell them about it, because if they do something that they know is wrong and they know that's what it's inside there, it's going to go missing at the cost of the landlord, and Mr. Landlord's not going to be happy with that. So thinking ahead again, we're just trying to solve as many problems as we can by hiding stuff in boxes, but we know where they are. Again, this is for 11 people. I have cleared this with the HMO officer. I've made a phone call, and what it normally works is 1 and 5. So for every 5 persons, you generally need 1 sink and you generally need 1 cooker or a hob. What I've been able to do is negotiate with him, and we've got 2 sinks, but they are double bowl sinks. Yeah. And I've also got 2 cookers, but the 5 ring hobs. Yeah. And we've also put 3 microwaves in. Yeah. So and that just covers for the extra one for the extra person. Yeah. So rather than me having to put 3 cookers in and 3 sinks, which is a little bit overkill. Yeah. Again, if you don't know this, the legislation stipulates that it's down to the HMO officer's discretion. So if you can get him on side and buy him a drink and buy him a cup of coffee, make him a mate. Talk to him nicely, because they're only a human being. They actually work with you, and on this particular time, so thank you, Mr. Richard. Yeah. And it gives us more. It gives us more worktop space and gives us more storage space. So from the outside looking in, this is the extension that we built. What might be worth doing is if you can stand out here. So can you see this arch here? That brickwork. Yeah. There. That's where the old horse and carts would have come through. So that was actually an opening. So you can see from this brickwork here what it used to be. So this was an existing 2-storey building when we brought the property. but obviously I wanted to connect that with there, so we've just made a simple extension.
Yeah.
Put a roof on it.
Before that, there was metal stairs.
There's a metal staircase,
yeah,
so we have
seen
done
the
quite
previous one.
extensive work to this property.
Yeah. Nice and new.
But like I say, what we've done is you know, like laundry for 11 people. Again, another issue that we've got in another HMO of a similar size is laundry space and people falling out. So this one now has its own laundry room. So this room is literally going to have a worktop along there.
Yeah.
It's going to have
washers and dryers underneath
washers and dryers,
it.
and that's it in this room. So this entire space with a big worktop.
Yeah.
Try to reduce as much headache as we can with laundry, because you won't believe it, trust me.
And with planning as well, got it on the outside wall for the waste.
Yeah.
So it's perfect, isn't it?
Yeah. It's each utilises space, but what we've done is we've now made this two-storey building, which was not usable with a HMO. By building this extension, you can utilise all this space now. So if you
on
look
the
at
back,
here,
there's more. What's this?
we're going to be having the TV there. As you can see, the aerial socket and the TV on the wall. So if we just put a normal sofa in here, because obviously we're trying to maximise space, but we're also thinking about maintenance. Again, with other HMOs that we've had, we have lots of issues with wear and tear on sofas, especially if you buy the cheap 200 quid things that are made out of cloth. People generally sit on the arms of the chairs, it gets worn.
Spill stuff on it, stains, disgusting.
So what we've done is we've made a big bench that we're actually going to have upholstered. But the beauty of this is we're maximising the space. It becomes a little mini cinema room. It can be comfy because we're going to have it foamed obviously in there, but then what we can do is we can actually customise it, so we can change the upholstery.
Change the colour.
Change the colour whenever we want. So if we want to do like next year, we want to make it pink or red or yellow or theme it, we can do by just changing that, and that's not too expensive, believe it or not. And it's, if you work out the ROI at the time, it's a lot better to do that rather than just buying sofas. And then also what you do, if we put a 3-seater in here, you can perhaps get 3 people in here. If you work out how this now, we can probably get a good 7 or 8 people in.
Yeah, quite easily.
But all it's taken is a little bit of thought, enjoying this time to make it, and we've just maximised space again.
Yeah.
And obviously when the HMO officer comes around here, it also sits
He'll be happy
with him because we've thought about so many people.
Yeah.
And then in here, so this previously was an outside toilet. So when we've done the extension, we just threw a little bit extra brickwork up. And what we're going to do is we're going to put some scaffold boards around here, some bar stools, and it's going to be like a bit of a place for people to sit down if you want to. You can come in here.
Mini desk. Yeah.
You can sit there with a laptop. We've actually got Wi-Fi access points all throughout this property, including inside here.
Yeah.
So everywhere is going to have full Wi-Fi signal. So we've catered for an awful lot. So that's it to here. I'm going to show you one more thing that I've done. Because again, this project is all about learning from other people's mistakes and also learning from the issues that we have renting. So what we've done is the cellar that goes downstairs. So I'm not going to take you down there because it's very, very dark, but we're actually going to store the unvented cylinders down there, so all the hot water storage is going to be down there. The only way down there is from us, so we're going to have a key lock box out here.
No one else can mess with it.
No one else can get there. But then when maintenance engineers come out, we're not having tenants trying to, top up the boiler themselves or mess with it.
No.
It's completely behind lock and key. So again, that's something else that we found in another large HMO is you always seem to get that one tenant who used to be a plumber or is a plumber or his dad's father's dog's cousins, twice removed.
Auntie's uncle.
Is a gas engineer and he said to do this and do that. This property we're not going to have that issue, so we've thought about it and we've actually made a separate entrance so only our staff can get down there and do it. And also, there's a top tip here and he says this is a really big tip. Anybody that's out there that knows plumbing will understand this, but if you don't, you don't. So,
many people don't.
this side here, you've got the normal TRV. TRV stands for thermostatic radiator valve. And the idea is this, you turn it up and down, there's a pin in the middle and it allows the flow of water through there. So you can turn it down and turn it off. On this side is the lock shield. And what this normally has is a cap. And on the cap, on the cap here, you can turn it on and off. So we actually use this side to balance it. So what we actually do is, you'll turn it all off, on these side, on this side of things, and then you'll open them all on a quarter of a turn. There's a bit more to it than what I'm actually describing to you, but I don't want to really bore you with it. So the overall thing is if a tenant is complaining about the heat or if it's not warm enough or cold enough, if they open this side, it's fine, because that's what it's designed to do.
Yeah.
But if they mess around with this side,
no.
the lock shield side, what it actually does is it can upset what's called the balancing. And then what you've got to do is you've got to wait for the system to cool down, and you're paying for someone's time on a maintenance issue. So you're paying for that person to cool it all down, turn it all off, then go around and open it individually to try and balance the system, it's called. So what we've done is we've actually installed these lock shields, and they actually need an Allen key. So first of all, you need a set of pliers to get that off. Yeah. And then as you can look inside there's an Allen key, whereas normally it's just a little peg.
Yeah, so they can't.
So
basically, turn it.
So yeah, so what we're trying to do is make it as hard as we can for the students or the tenants
to not mess around.
To mess around it, because if you do, an 11 bedroom is probably 11.
How many hours
12,
work?
13, 14, 15, 16. It's probably 16. Probably close on 20 radiators in this property.
Yeah.
And what I don't want to do is send a man round here to try and rebalance the system because one tenant's messed around.
Yeah.
So for the sake of about 20 quid, that's going to save an awful lot of time going forward, because
a lot
unless
of
you've got an
man-hours.
Allen key, you can't mess around with it, and you've got to get that off. So that's a top tip, and it's something that we've got in other previous HMOs that we've done, and it's actually working really, really well. And we've actually got another one just around the corner from here who's had massive issues with the big system, and people messing with that because you don't know what you don't know, but it's actually cost the landlord a lot of money.
But then when you send someone out there to balance all the radiators, it costs them every single time.
Yeah, because it can take them an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, depending on the system, how it's set up.
Size of the house.
Size of the house.
Yeah.
It all depends. So, for the sake of 20 quid, people, I definitely recommend it. Definitely. Hope you find these little tips interesting. If you do, like, share and subscribe. And until then, give it a tickle and I'll see you later.
See you later.